Hi, welcome to Weight Loss 101, What Diets Don't Teach. This lecture is a little bit about me and about the course and how it's structured. So I'm a weight loss coach, but I'm a weight loss coach by accident. My journey began when I was about 35. In my mid-30s, I began to balloon or slowly gain weight, and I went from 65 kilograms, which is 140 pounds for my American friends, to a whopping 188 pounds. That was while I wasn't paying attention. I just seemed to gain a few pounds each month. And I was suddenly staring at the scale one morning at 85 kilograms or 188 pounds. I began to panic and I started to try every diet out there. I tried way less, Weight Watchers. I even gave the cabbage soup diet a shot. You see, I come from a medic family, and my family are big. And when I say big, I mean over 250 pounds, and my mother's already had double knee replacements. So when I got to 220 pounds or 100 kilograms, I really began to panic. That began my weight loss research. And what I did, which I didn't intend to do, was create a weight loss system that was the result of a number of years of trial and error and then research into what was actually happening in the body. When I started losing weight, and I lost all of the weight and I've managed to keep it off for the last 10 or 15 years, people started asking what my secret was. And so I began teaching the techniques that I'd learned that allow me not to diet, but allow me to maintain my weight. The techniques in this course can really be applied to any diet. You can apply it and create an eating plan you love, or you can apply it to the eating plan that you already have. The point of this course is to explain how the body works. It's supposed to give you an owner's manual for your body, for your car. And the reason I use car analogies a lot is because for some reason people really understand that they need to know how the car works before they can drive a car. And yet they pay no attention to how the body works, and then are surprised when the body's not working properly. This course is structured over 4 weeks. As I said before, you can apply it to any diet that you're on, or you can apply it even if you're on a diet. It should help you lose weight. Each week, we concentrate on one thing. So each week, listen to the lectures for that week and concentrate on the techniques presented in the lectures for that week. The reason it's presented like this is because that allows each technique to become habit in your life. And you don't have to think about it the next week because you've had 7 days of practice. It also allows us to see if that particular technique is what is getting results for you. And the reason that some people have results with different techniques is those things aren't switched on, or those things aren't working at the time. And just by applying that technique, those things then are corrected in the body. So in week 1, we learn about our ignition switch. This is probably one of the most important weeks of the course. Everybody knows if you get in your car, you put it into gear and you put your foot on the gas, the car's not going to go anywhere because the ignition switch in the car needs to be on. The body is the same. You have an ignition switch. The 1-minute metabolism is designed to switch that switch on. And you'll also learn about energy shifting, which is designed to keep that ignition switch on. Week 1 is really about the celebration of food and about switching your ignition on. Practice that and make sure that becomes a habit. In week 2, we learn about our engine and we start creating a food journal. Now, the food journal is not a comprehensive, everything you eat, make a note, you're going to be writing your fingers off kind of food journal. It's just a very simple food journal of the meals that you love so that you can start preparing for week 3. In week 3, we can begin to create your ideal diet, and we also start to learn to adjust the carbs. This is maybe necessary or may not. Your ignition switch may actually switch your engine on and you may start losing weight without adjusting carbs. But if the ignition switch hasn't helped you, then you may have to start adjusting your carbs. We still practice the 1-minute metabolism from week 1. And in week 3, we just start noting symptoms. Symptoms that are indications of the hazards or the warning lights that we have in our body. Because you have a set of warning lights that you can watch out for that will also impact how much weight you lose. In week 4, we turn mountains to molehills. We talk about the motivation to keep driving, because by this stage you will be starting to see results, and we now need to create the motivation to keep driving. We learn to bust the symptoms, the notes that you've made from week 3. We add some workouts to the plan, but these are taking the work out of workouts. These are not exercise plans. These are getting you to think about what energy and exercise really is. And we start celebrating the small victories, because by week 4 you will be seeing results. So I suggest you watch and listen to all the videos once. Download the workbooks. Take one section at a time. Do one section a week. And then please, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to go on this journey with you, to experience your victories, to help you if you get stuck. So please ask me questions via the forum or via email. I will reply to them, and we will be talking throughout your journey. So happy driving. I hope you enjoy having an owner's manual for your body.